Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, just letting you know that this video contains scenes that may not be suitable for people who suffer from epilepsy. Please keep this in mind if you intend to watch the video. And now onwards to the gritty, dark streets of Gotham City, where I, Batman, solve all problems. With my secret weapon that nobody's ever thought of before. I truly am a crime-solving genius. Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Batman. When last we left off, we went through the Flugelheim Museum. There was no boss at the end of it, and now we're in the third set of levels, which revolve around the batwing. Now we need to be careful because there are no health pickups in this set of levels. Not here anyway, not in the batwing parts. And there are at least 2 dangerous fights here. This one is substantially shorter than the first batwing stage. Need to be careful. It's going to slow down soon. There'll be a couple of blimp-like vehicles, and then we will be attacked by the first of the big boss encounters. And it's coming about... Oh, wait. Coming about here. There it is! A giant plane. Now, what makes this difficult? The firing pattern for one, but also it has a couple of aces up its sleeve. Mainly that it's soon going to disappear, and then it's going to try and ram us. And then it's going to fire some shots back. But this isn't the most dangerous one. The most dangerous one is coming right... Wait for it. Right now! It's an even bigger plane helicopter thing, and it fires these strange shots that do that. That's not all it does, though. That's not all it does. It also is going to, unleash them. They're going to be very tricky. They're going to fire at us like that. And I need to be very careful, but this seems to be a pretty good cycle for avoiding the hits, and there we go! Whew, that was close. That was very close. Level complete! I've prepared a special surprise for the 200th anniversary of Gotham City. Why don't you join me? I thought I just dealt with that. Now it's time for the Gotham Cathedral. We have all of our orbiting things, and we have 6 weapon power, and some really cool music. Really cool music. There are 2 parts to the Gotham Cathedral, and one of them is a scrolling section. I'm not looking forward to the scrolling section, because the scrolling section is going to be incredibly hard. Because it's full of turrets, full of danger. Now those top parts there, you can actually bump your head on, so watch out for that. There are also some very, very dangerous enemies in this area. Okay, I need what's in there, I think, because I think what's in there is that a... It's an N, I want that. Also ninjas, because as we all know, the Joker used copious amounts of ninjas. I don't think he used copious amounts of ninjas. Okay, turrets. I could just jump over them. In fact, jumping over them might be a really good idea. Yeah, jumping over them is a really good idea. I just need to time it right. Yeah, just go past these. Don't want to deal with them. That's just a recipe for losing tons of health. Don't want to lose tons of health. What's over here? A weapon power-up. Fantastic. We now have 7 weapon. And there's some platforming. Platforming is not great, but it's not the worst platforming, provided we jump at the right point, which is here. And then here, here, and I've got to be very good. This is why nobody visits the cathedral, by the way. Too many pits, too many platforming puzzles. Over here we have S. Okay, I think here is where we have the spinning tops of doom. I don't like the spinning tops of doom. The spinning tops of doom take a lot of shots, and they can fire at you, and they're just nasty. But if you're very, very careful and move very, very slowly, you can deal with them. You just have to be very slow. Do not rush. Let them come to you. Like this. Let them come to you. Enemies don't respawn in this game. So if you can deal with them, you can prevail. I don't know why they didn't use these in the movie. The most unstoppable enemy ever. Okay, we're nearly through. Is there something up here? Yes! We're gonna need that. We are absolutely gonna need that. Any more? No! Fantastic. Let's just go over here. You see a robot there? It's quite a nasty robot. It's going to try to shoot at us. Let's deal with it. Now notice we made a block appear there. That block cannot be destroyed. That's quite handy. So we're going to look at this. This is health. And luckily, we've made it to the end of the cathedral first part. Now the second part begins. This part is the scrolling bit. We don't like this. They knew what they were doing, Sunsoft, when they made this level. They knew. Now the one mercy this game gives you in this level is that power-up. We want to preserve these batarangs for as long as possible, because they are our shield against all of these shots. And you can get right next to those and not get hit if you're very careful. And I mean very careful. Very careful. I'm being very lucky here, and I'm pretty sure I've been hit at least once. Okay, that was lucky. It was very lucky. Oh, the slowdown. Okay, gotta jump. Gotta just keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Oh, we got hit there. Okay. We only have 2 batarangs left. We want as many of these as possible for the final boss. The good news is at least we have A lives. That's nice. Okay, this is where it gets really tricky, because we've got to do some platforming and shooting. Luckily, Batman has gun. Gun has never let Batman down. Gun is letting Batman down. Gun is letting him down. Okay, what do we have here? We have a problem. We're just going to jump here. We're just going to jump. Okay! We made it. Kind of. Is there a batarang here? Nope, just bonus. Okay. We have made it to the end. The problem is we do not have any batarangs. We really needed those for the final boss, but what can you do? I'll tell you what I can do. Be sad. Just gonna have to rely on gun now. Is gun enough? Let's find out. We exit 4-2 and come face to face with the Joker at the top of the cathedral. This, for the most part, is a repeat of the fight we had in the Axis Chemical Factory. There are differences though. The Joker has more ways that they can attack you, including that quite difficult to dodge spread shot. And sometimes he will crouch. Now, a few things work in your benefit. First, we are small. Small Batman is able to dodge quite a few of the shots. Not all of them though. Sometimes he'll duck and he'll hit you there. Sometimes it will be the spread shot, which you have to jump. And sometimes it will be that scatter shot that's a little bit more difficult to avoid, like that. Generally, when he's going to do one of those, he will stop for a prolonged period of time. And when you are shooting him while he's stationary, you do knock him back slightly. This can be bad, though. Oh, careful. Gotta be very careful. Oh, no. Now, occasionally, you'll hear that shot of a big hit, and that's good. You want that. And eventually, ha-ha! He'll run out of health and fall to his doom, just like in the movie. Joker, the evil leader, is defeated. After the final battle with me, Batman. As I leave, there's a weird laughter that echoes throughout Gotham City. It was a really loud laugh. Fortunately, with the power of gun, I was able to prevail. Couldn't have done it without you, gun. You're invaluable to me. You're the reason Gotham City is safe. Now it's time to use gun to keep the city safe forever. And that was Batman for the Game Boy. A short and incredibly fun game. A twist on the Super Mario World platforming gameplay style with gun. I don't know why Sunsoft gave Batman a gun. It would have been much more in character if you'd have thrown batarangs instead, and it would have been different versions of batarangs that you got instead of different ammo for your gun. Either way, still a very enjoyable experience. And a very pretty one too. Sunsoft again, doing excellent work. Great music, great gameplay. It's just a bit weird that Batman has a gun. But that's the only quibble. Also nice animation there on the cape. The end. Presented by Sunsoft. You did good work there, Sunsoft. It may be the end of this story, but not the end of the Batman gun parallel universe. Imagine how many other villains will be incredibly easy to defeat now that Batman is using gun. The music fades away, and it goes back to the title screen. And I'm Kikoskia, and that was Let's Play Batman for the Game Boy. The game based on the movie of the same name. It was an incredibly enjoyable experience, and when we return, who knows what the future holds, save that it probably has less Batman with a gun. Probably. Maybe. Okay, it probably does. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. I am the knight, but I'm also the man with gun. Come on, gun. There's more crime to deal with. To the Batmobile. Now with extra gun. I should put gun on all my things. Maybe there's a reason why I don't have gun on everything. Later.